Hassan's senior speech. Here to support Labeeb today are their mom, Gulshan Begum, their father, Zahid Hassan, and their two sisters, Farah and Lami. Labeeb has been a student at Prep since kindergarten. Anyone who knows Labeeb knows their rather unique personality. It's their unique charm that fits well here at Prep and shows that Prep really is a place where one can be rather than to seem. As a lifer at Prep, I'm sure that it's been a delight to their teachers to witness their growth and maturity into a kind, intelligent, and talented young person that Labeeb is today. Labeeb has been active in a variety of ways at Prep, involving themselves with the Science Club and Green Club, just to name a few. Labeeb's real passion, however, lies here on this stage. As a member of the Prep Theater Troupe since their sophomore year, Labeeb has contributed mightily to Prep's theater program. Always up for a challenge, Labeeb has taken on quite a variety of roles, portraying an array of characters over their high school career, including most recently, the portrayal of the fearsome Miss Trunchbull in Matilda. It has been my pleasure to see Labeeb flourish on and off the stage and to have been their advisor over these last 3 years. Please welcome this creative and fun-loving young person to the podium.
Tarnation? What? How are you still alive? I shot you dead in the heart.
I don't remember this part of the script.
Dodge the question, boy. What are you? A witch?
No, Abby, this skit is over. What are you doing?
What in the world are you yapping about?
Abby, this skit's over. You can stop acting. We need to go on stage.
Fourth wall breaks.
What the hay barrel are you?
Come on, we need to go.
Anyway, fourth wall breaks. We've all heard of them, but what exactly are they? The name of the fourth wall break is derived from theater. In a stage play, the actors are surrounded by 3 physical walls. One to the left, one to the right, and one behind them. But there's a fourth one of these walls, the assumed barrier between the audience and the actors. The fourth wall is what separates the audience from the events of the world on stage. Acknowledging this barrier is breaking it, hence, fourth wall breaks. This wall hasn't always existed. Most of the earliest plays since ancient Greece had characters address the audience directly with no issue. It was just part of that medium. It wasn't until sometime in the 16th century when storytellers wanted to make their stories seem more real. They realized that having a disconnect between the audience and the events on stage would make the world on stage feel more real, resulting in greater immersion, and slowly leading to the creation of the fourth wall. But as for the destruction of the fourth wall, we don't have a specific first time the fourth wall was broken, but we know that it was during the 1900s when storytellers began to play around with the concept of the fourth wall. They realized that using the fourth wall could be a useful tool in telling their stories. And so, a number of ways to break the fourth wall were created, like references, or directly breaking it, and even deconstructions of the fourth wall. But let's just start small. Let's just start with nudging the wall.
I don't understand. What is it that you want? I want the eagle and not the crow. What? I want to be the person who takes up the training wheels and the sunshine in somebody else's head. I'm so confused. I want to be the donkey that steps to the well one layer of dirt at a time. What's going on? I'm telling you what I want! I just want to know what you want from our menu. It's a Waffle House. Still deciding?
References and shoutouts break the fourth wall through mentioning things that exist outside of the world on stage. In the skit you just saw, Sawyer referenced Mr. Clemens's very inspirational and moving speeches. But Mr. Clemens doesn't exist within the universe of the skit. So by referencing it, Sawyer broke the fourth wall. An obvious example of this type of break is from a piece of media you've probably seen. That would be the movie 11. In the movie, the genie constantly makes references to other movies and real-life things which obviously didn't exist within the world of the film, like airplanes or various celebrities, or even Disney World. Now, references are fun, but they don't really change the way the characters or the audience interact with the story, unlike other fourth wall breaks.
Hola, soy Abby. I'm trying to find my lost billetera, my wallet. Do you see my billetera anywhere? Really? Where? That's right. That person over there has it. Let's go talk to them. Hola, I believe that's mine. Oh no, looks like they have un machete. A machete. Can you say machete? I know what we can do. Stabber, no stabbing. Say it with me. Stabber, no stabbing. Stabber, no stabbing.
Okay.
We did it.
A lot of fourth wall breaks will directly acknowledge the audience or the fact that they exist within fictional media. In the skit you just saw, Abby immediately broke the fourth wall by acknowledging that there was an audience watching her story and talking to them. Obviously, this is exactly how Dora the Explorer breaks the fourth wall, by talking to the audience and calling for audience participation, asking them to say words in Spanish in an attempt to get kids to learn, and of someone who's very popular with you apparently. Before the fourth wall was created, this is how all plays would work. Characters were fully aware that they were on a stage in front of an audience, and so they would speak to them directly to tell them what they were thinking, planning, or feeling. And this kind of fourth wall break is still seen today. In a lot of games, a character will be used to teach the player how to play the game. A lot of movies start off with some form of narration to the audience in order to introduce the world. And a lot of stage plays nowadays will still directly acknowledge the audience. These direct acknowledgments of the audience can serve to be humorous, or as a device to tell the story. But some fourth wall breaks are much more central to the plot.
So that's why I'm mad at Waffle House.
Dang, well, I guess we can go somewhere else.
No, I'm not feeling like McDonald's.
I didn't mention McDonald's.
Oh, crap.
Cut!
Sorry. Don't worry, it's your first time on the local, so no big deal.
What's going on?
I don't know. It's just... Okay. Ready? Action! So that's why I'm mad at McDonald's.
Cut!
Come on, sorry, what's going on? Sorry, man, I'm just hungry.
Okay, what's going on?
No need to freak out. It's just messed up this line. We'll just restart it all again, okay? Ready? Action! So that's why I'm bad at Waffle House.
Cut!
Come on, Shay. What's going on? Did you forget your line?
What lines?
Do you need to see the script again? Fine. Here you go.
What is this? My whole life?
Yeah, just turn to the April 18th, 2024 section. It should be in the middle or so of that page.
My whole life.
Yeah, it's your whole life. The show's literally called Shay's Whole Life.
So my whole life has been...
A TV show. Yes. Did you get hit in the head or something? Why are you acting so confused? Taller? Probably.
Fourth wall break can be used for more than just jokes and gags. They can actually be used pretty heavily in a story, and even drive characters' actions. In the skit you just saw, Shay discovered that her entire life was a lie and just a work of fiction as a TV show. This causes her to freak out, scream, and run away. Through this kind of fourth wall break, we can analyze how characters and stories react to the fourth wall, and the realization that their world is fictional. A fantastic example of this is in the game Undertale. Prior to the start of the game, the main antagonist, Flowey the Flower, possessed the power of saving, loading, and resetting game files. But once you start playing, you control that power. Flowey's knowledge of saving and loading allows him to make comments on your actions and mock you for them. If you make a bad choice in one save and reset to undo it, Flowey will taunt you with that information. If you fight Flowey at the end of the game, and then you go back and try to fight him again, he won't bother fighting you, because he already knows you'll win. If you repeatedly keep going back to fight him, you'll eventually realize that you're just trying to see all his dialogue. And he knows this because he once possessed the same power that you, the player, have. It's then that the player will make the realization of why Flowey acts the way he does. He got bored. Got so bored, and just like any real-life player who's bored with the game, he started to try things and mess around with stuff he wouldn't have done originally, trying to see every path and option. And through this, the game gives analysis on how we interact with fiction. So yeah, fourth wall breaks can be used in stories to analyze our own human nature, to straddle the line between fiction and reality, or to progress the story, or even just to be jokes. But no matter what, most will be pretty confusing.
You listen here. I want you to tell me what the yippee-ki-yay is going on.
Seriously, Abby, stop it. We're not supposed to be on stage.
Oh, there you go again with that stage talk. What do you even mean?
Hey, let's just calm down.
Why should I be calm? Y'all are acting like loonies.
This is a skit for Labeeb's speech. You're the one acting crazy.
Fourth wall breaks.
I thought this was yours.
Oh, and who now is this?
Shay, what are you doing?
I'm giving my speech.
Your speech.
Yes, my speech. Can you please go off stage now? I need to continue.
Wait, but I thought that it was there.
No, that was just a skit to start my speech.
I'm so lost.
Fourth wall breaks. What? This is my speech. You guys are supposed to go off stage now?
What is going on?
Fourth wall breaks.
What?
It's been my speech.
Yeah, I told you it was confusing. That's why I thought we should have cut down the skits a bit.
Okay, so now we know what's going on.
I know. I was acting.
But why?
Because I needed to show an example of
Fourth wall breaks. Oh, your speech?
What?
Fourth wall breaks.
Okay, so apparently
Fourth wall breaks.
I'm sorry. Who wrote this script?
y'all are confused.
No, I think you're the one who's confused.
Yeah, I wrote this.
No! All I know is I'm confused.
Yeah, honestly, I'm confused too. Like, you have every right to be confused because this is confusing. I mean, fourth wall breaks in general are just so mind-boggling when you really think about it. Because when you break the fourth wall, we become a part of the story. And if we're a part of the story, we can be analyzed underneath a literary lens. You see, I like fourth wall breaks because they're a testament to how great of an impact fiction can have on reality. They send a message about us and how we interact with fiction by using fictional characters. They make us realize that fiction can be surprisingly real. And overall, they leave a mark on you that'll make you ponder a lot of things.
So, just to be clear, this was yours.
Yes, this was my speech.